The area gate is open. Now let's press on. On and on. Yeah, this is already the last area in the game. This game is shorter than I remember it being. Not that that's a bad thing. Same as with easy games. Short game can still be a great time, as long as it's fun. Like if your takeaway from a game is, I wish there was more of it. That's a really telling criticism. Like, that says a lot about how fun the game was, I feel like. Okay, 23. No, let's wait till we can upgrade our ink tank. $26. Activate these. $27. Go this way. $22. Hang on, what do we have? 22, 24, 27, 26, 23. So, 3, 4. Missing a 25. Yeah, we're just missing mission 25. Then we can begin. Oh, there it was. Okay, back up we go. What's funnier than 24? 25. Switchbox shake-up. One constant is change. Check out that Switch. Of the Nintendo variety. Okay. Inkzuka to the left, Bubbler to the right. I'll take a Bubbler. I think the Bubbler was the right choice for this. Ooh, a launch pad. Let's be careful not to go on the launch pad. So we got our scroll right here. I've just had a thought. Our ink capacity upgrade is at 800. You know what's at 1,000? A splatter shot upgrade. I think that's more worth it. Huh? Where's the crab? But where's the key? Could have guessed. There's the key. That's the key, rather. From the depths of the sea, we emerged long ago, seeking the light of the surface. In search of still greater lights, we now send this message into outer space, sealed in a disk. Perhaps one day, we will meet others like ourselves. Man, that was tough, but we really pulled through it, ancient tree. Sponges. Oh, the sponges full of ink. Easy peasy. Saw that. Carefully does it. Suka, use it wisely. Oh, watch out for that one. Bombs incoming. One, two. You're stuck here. Oh, the spawn was moving. Easy peasy. And up. I thought that was a moving sponge for a second. That would have been wild. Not bad at all, Agent 3. The traditional calamari shanty of the Calamari region. Nowadays, this song and dance may as well be carved into the very DNA of all Englishmen. It originated as a way to celebrate the sea and give thanks for its bounty. Pinwheel power plants. What we've got going on here. These spinny things are making me dizzy. It's X to jump. Dash jump. I see you. I see a secret. Gimme. What? Okay. Guess that just skips that bit. Itsuka! Bad at all. No sweat. Very well. Crap. don't like those sections. I'm not good with heights. I'm not the greatest with heights myself, actually. Like a plane or so is kinda fine. Like, I'm not afraid of heights, necessarily. Like, I can manage. But that doesn't mean I'm comfortable. No, we missed. Back up. That's another one down. Why are we here? For what purpose do we exist? We must not dwell on these questions. We can merely trust in the will of the universe and spend our days and nights in harmony with the world, celebrating this festival called life. Far-flung flutters. Flutters. Hate those things. Look at the gamepad, Agent 3. Can you see a key anywhere nearby? Yes, I can. I haven't been paying attention to the gamepad basically at all until now. Got it. That's a bit of armor. Okay, that's how we got it. They're grinding the flutters? Where's the key? Okay, I see it on the map. Uh-oh. Problem. Turning to. No. Hate flutters, hate flutters, hate flutters. Okay, give it here. Got the key, now head back to the vault. That was dangerous. Did not like that. An octo sniper. Door located towards the back. Key. Where's the scroll? Huh? Was I over there? I must have been. Okay, that's a level we have to repeat. So I mean, it's right there. Oh my god, I see it. I saw it. Okay, I have to get up there first. I think that's the best hidden one so far. We're nabbing a bunch of goodies along the way too. That was a tricky secret. Well hidden. Though academic circles warn of rising sea levels, policymakers pay them no heed. At this rate, human civilization may end up buried beneath the waves. Will even this furry fellow be consumed by the raging ocean? Okay, Octoling Onslaught, Rumble at the Rig. They could spring from anywhere, Agent 3. Octolings, over to you, Agent 3. Inkzuka, let him have it. We're gonna hold on to that. So this is actually one of the few stages that's never returned in any Splatoon game. If I had to guess why, I'd say this layout doesn't lend itself too well to competitive play. Let's beat the level. Now the game told us to look out for the ones with kelp because they're tougher or whatever. I'm not seeing it. Maybe tougher in terms of attack power. Certainly not in terms of defenses, because they are made of paper. Imagine getting killed by the Zapfish. Couldn't be me. 12,000-year-old fossil of a creature with an odd internal skeleton. Its small skull indicates the creature was likely primitive with little intelligence. This specimen appears to have been fossilized in the middle of some kind of ritual. So we're slowly kind of uncovering the story, where sea levels started to rise, and humans would inevitably go extinct. So Splatoon as a series takes place 12,000 years after humanity. It's not specified in the game. Another Octo Striker. It's not specified in the game itself, but there was a tie-in manga for Splatoon which clarified that the rising sea levels mentioned here were actually the result of a nuclear war. Which, for a Nintendo series, is really dark. It's not exactly family-friendly subject matter, so I kinda get why they didn't put that in the game. ourselves another upgrade, I think. Wow. That was the easiest one since the first one. There were a bunch of dangerous enemies around there, and we just did not care. Good job us, I guess. Oh, my beloved Judd. It seems the day has finally come. This capsule is designed to remain cryogenically sealed for 10,000 years. Goodbye, my perfect little kitty cat. May the future be kind to you. So, if we go over here... where was it? This page. This was found 2,000 years ago. We can already see a cat there. That is Judd. So, being frozen in this pod has seemingly made him immortal. And the last surviving mammal on Earth. At least as far as we know. We got all the little guys, just the Great Zapfish to go. You know it's time for the final boss because we're going into the sky. Only way to top that would be going into space. Let's finish this. Enter the Octobot King. We're gonna upgrade our burst bombs. Actually, there's going to be another cutscene here, isn't there? Yeah. Agent 3, it's a trap. Don't approach. I told you so. I can't believe you even bothered to show up. For this, we got orange ink, the game's color. Orange and blue were Splatoon 1's colors. I will take back what's mine. DJ Octavio is our final boss. Our objective is relatively simple. Dodge his attacks and fire his fists back at him. So far, so good. I remember this boss being pretty difficult. Are you ready for this? You've seen this kind of thing in Zelda before. Launch the projectile back at him, he launches it right back at you. Impudent ink squirt. Let him have it. Watch out, H3. He's packing a mean laser. That laser is a special that we have not had access to. That is the killer whale. There's the scroll. Alright, time for the big one. Oh, killer whale. Eat this! It's even launching killer whales at us now. Yeah, you can see now why. Oh, that one goes so fast. You can see why I wanted to upgrade my fire rate. One, 2, 3. Go, my minions! Okay, it's on now. He's got something up his sleeve, Agent 3. He's trying to overwhelm us with attacks. Stay on the ball and don't get caught off guard. Nixuka, grab it! Okay. Time for the big one. I'll make squid soup out of you! Who do you think you are? Go, go, Agent 3! Go, go, Agent 3! Spray as much ink as you can. Blast those octo-torpedoes. Octo-torpedoes, even. so much longer than I remember. I'll make right squid rings out of you. It's not often that you have a Nintendo villain directly threatening to kill the protagonist. I'll get you for that. What's this? The song. Agent 3, can you hear a song? You got it upside down. What's this? A heavenly melody. It's the one and only Squid Sisters. Don't you ever worry your granddaughters like that again. Agent 3, take care of Gramps first, okay? Final push. Charge! As they say, sometimes the best offense is running for your life. I don't like this. Oh, a butler. So this song is the Calamari Incantation, which was alluded to in the Song the Scroll earlier. Just a little further, Agent 3. Alright. Time to put an end to you! Now, strike the finishing blow! Oh no. vanquished. So sad. Nobody's here this late. We have a news flash. What's going on at this hour? The Great Zapfish is back in Cobbler's Tower. Oh, really? That's a shocker. Shocker. Where could it have been? I guess we'll never know. Well, at least it's back now. Ah, a happy ending. Want to blast one more song? At this time of the night? Oh, why not? And that was Splatoon's hero mode. So I guess the first thing to say is I didn't anticipate it being as short as it was. I remember hero mode being a bit longer. That might also be like a placebo effect from Splatoon 2 and 3 having longer campaigns, and also having spent time in multiplayer a lot. You just think of the game as being longer than it is. But that being said, I had a great time. Splatoon is a franchise I love a lot. I don't know where I'd place it on like my favorites list, but every game hits. There is not a bad Splatoon game in my eyes. And I'm one of those weirdos who likes the single player more than any other aspect of the game. I love hero mode. I think it's a bit of a shame that for this one, you can't select weapons, but that's something they did end up fixing in Splatoon 2, and even more so in 3. Well, kind of more so in 3. And I mentioned it earlier while playing as well. I really like that they went in depth with the lore and the backstory. Like, this is a fully realized world. And while you do get that in Nintendo games a lot, I don't think you often get it to this degree where, you know, the in-universe songs and the logos and the graffiti are all part of the game world. So yeah, this was a really great time, great revisit, and yeah, I guess that's all I have to say on that. Hero Suit Replica acquired, tried out in online battles. Octo Suit acquired, tried out in online battles. So first off, we're gonna check out the Sunken Scroll. So now you can see, yep, this is Judd. So he did survive all of those years. Ah, Agent 3, I've been waiting for you. Thanks to you, peace has returned to Incompetence. Not that anyone will be thanking us for it. That's how heroes are, unappreciated in their lifetime. This fellow. Why, this is none other than DJ Octavio. I think I'll let him rest here for a while. He's been through a lot. Cuttlefish. I'm hungry. Agent 3, that gleam in your eyes seems even stronger now. You have my eternal gratitude. Huh? What's this? Oh, I'm sure it doesn't matter. Wait, I actually don't know what that is. Is this... Okay. Okay, that's just the credits again. He even sprays a little bit of ink when we fire at him. You're in the snow globe, you're in the snow globe. Okay, so I want to talk a little more about the Sunken Scrolls and the lore. So now we can kind of know the full backstory. Humanity basically brought itself to the brink of extinction via a nuclear war. Eventually, you had... where is it? Rising sea levels as a result of this war. And this man here, known as the Professor, froze Judd in cryostasis. He then awoke 10,000 years later, which is 2,000 years before the events of this game. And Judd became the judge for turf wars. Turf wars began life as actual warfare before eventually becoming a sport. The Octarians were then driven underground into domes, and yeah, underground into the domes, but eventually their electricity began to run out, which is why they stole the Zapfish. So this picture is actually of Captain Cuttlefish and DJ Octavio. They used to be friends before the war. Which also tells us how both Inklings and Octarians have pretty long lifespans. Like several hundred years. I think they mentioned the war being 200 years ago, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so the Calamari Shanty is what becomes the Calamari incantation in the final battle. And I guess being carved into the very DNA of the Inklings is basically what allowed us to win. It basically made Octavio unable to do anything other than dance. So that's kind of the lore side of things. Another thing worth pointing out is that each Splatoon game takes place in basically real life plus the time that's passed since humanity. The reason I bring that up is because the amount of time that's between Splatoon games in real life is also the amount of times between the games in universe. If we look in the window here, We get Callie and Marie waving at us. After all, they know us now. If you were to have the Splatoon amiibo, you would be able to read them using your Wii U gamepad and play some special single-player levels. I do not have any of the amiibos, so I cannot showcase that. The final thing that I want to talk about is actually related to online play, specifically the Splatfest. So Splatfests are a special event that's taking place in every Splatoon game. It's been a bit different in each one, but the core is essentially that each of the hosts of whatever the news station for that game is will pick a theme, and each host picks a side. For the final Splatfest of Splatoon, the Splatfest was a decision between Callie and Marie. Originally, the tagline for this Splatfest was supposed to be decide the future of the next Splatoon, but Nintendo, not wanting to spoil their plans, scrapped that tagline and only kept the Splatfest itself. Even so, the Splatfest did eventually have influence on Splatoon 2's storyline, with the winner of the Splatfest being Marie. Maybe we'll see that someday. That is all I can showcase for Splatoon, actually. So, next time we'll be tackling a classic game, a bit of a cult classic.